Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, we're waking up to warmer temperatures across central and southern sections of the state. No freeze warnings in effect out there this morning as we've got a southerly flow beginning to kick in. But notice temperatures are still pretty similar to where they were yesterday, today as you start your day across northern Utah. Now, so look at the temperatures here. We've got 30s up towards Cache Valley, 30s and 40s over towards the Uintas, and we've got 40s across the rest of the state as we get down towards I-70. And then south of that, we're back in the 50s and even some 60s showing up out there this morning. So as we look at the Wasatch Front, it's going to be a comfortable start, upper 40s to near 50. We'll be in the mid-60s by lunchtime, and we should top out into the low 70s in the afternoon with lots of sunshine. Should be a pretty pleasant day overall. Temperatures, though, will be a few degrees below average for this afternoon for the daytime high across far northern Utah. But don't let that stop you. You'll barely notice it, right, because it's going to be so pleasant. Southwest Utah, low 60s this morning. We'll be in the mid-80s by lunchtime, and notice by the afternoon, we're already topping out into the lower 90s, so it's going to be hot, and that's actually several degrees above average. So we kind of got a changing temperature trend as we go throughout today with above average temperatures across southern Utah, south of I-70, and at or slightly below average across the northern half of the state. But I think we all start to get into the above average temperatures in the days to come. As far as precipitation chances go, as we look at futurecast, again, high pressure pretty much the dominant feature across the area as we go throughout the next couple of days. Not expecting much precipitation out there for us. But as we go into Thursday, I do want to mention a weak front's going to move through. Again, most of the moisture and the energy will be well to our north as you get over towards Montana and Idaho. But as we get into the afternoon, Futurecast at least is indicating the chance of a pop-up downpour or two moving across the Wasatch Front. Again, it's not a high chance, but there is a slight chance there, so I do want to mention that. Otherwise, again, high pressure is the big feature here across the area, keeping most conditions fairly quiet with some warmer air that will continue to stream on into the area. So as we look at your upper level futurecast, again, we've got the warmer conditions with this high pressure ridge that will continue to expand through the end of the week. But here comes that weak little disturbance in the trough that tries to dip into the area heading into the weekend. So that will bring us some slightly cooler temperatures and maybe a chance of an isolated shower or two. Again, not a big chance, but it's a possibility. The big thing, though, heading into your Memorial Day weekend and beyond, look at this. We've got a double barrel area of high pressure, so that means a ridge will be likely, a big ridge, and as it strengthens, that means the hot weather will continue to filter on into the region. So let's look at those rain chances again. Not very high. We've got a very, very minor chance here as we get into your Thursday, and we may provide ourselves with a few isolated showers on your Saturday, but really that's going to be about it. No significant rain chances. In fact, for the Memorial Day weekend right now, if you're heading to some of our national parks, hey, it's looking pretty quiet out there overall with a lot of sunshine, so don't forget that sunscreen. We're looking at temperatures in the 80s and 90s here as you head towards Zion. We're looking at temperatures in the 60s and the 70s here for Bryce Canyon. Capitol Reef will be in the 70s and low 80s, and the Arches, get ready for the 80s, same story for the Canyonlands. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty warm just in time for Memorial Day weekend. All right, St. George, 93 today, but we'll be in the mid to upper 90s Thursday and Friday with sunshine, low 90s for the weekend. We're back in the mid to upper 90s as we head towards your Memorial Day and beyond. The Wasatch Front, low 70s today, but we're in the mid 80s for your Thursday. And then notice we'll be back into the 70s briefly for the weekend, but back into the 80s as soon as your Memorial Day.